Hello, this is Mike from the FXPivotPoint.com. Taking a look at yesterday and today's action. Where is my? There he is. Whoop whoop. All right, come on. And we can see we've got some bullish activity on our favorite pair, the Euro USD. Just a quick note before I get started here. All right, let's knock it down to about 4 or 5. For those that are trading the system, my system called trading in the black. These, all right, these should have been really easy. They all went to profit, so I mean, this one I called, and not only I mean, there were a plethora of people that called this during the day on the Forex Factory, and as you can see, it paints to the pivot point of the day, and down it goes. And up here we had a 3600, so your stop could have definitely been above the 3600, maybe even the 3620 level. And this should have been another easy one. Alright, we're below the pivot point, and again, we've talked about this for everyone, 100 times. When we are below or above the pivot point, the market really loves to stay below that level. And when it fights to get above it, it's very possible that the bias for the day has changed. And as you can see, that there's just no fighting. We come down here and we're pips away from S1 before we bounce. We never make it up to the pivot point before we get a very nice engulfing candle there. That's another thing to look for. Let me just look. When you're trading and you're waiting to get in to a move, all right, and you see this, and the market begins to retrace, right? And it's going up, and you think it's probably going to go to the pivot point, so you're waiting. When you see this, when you see a 15-minute candle that's that bearish, oftentimes it'll be a very almost engulfing candle like this one. It's not, again, an engulfing candle would mean it would engulf the previous candle, but it doesn't. But look how big it is in the 15-minute time frame after the market has retraced. So the market here, look, and we've got this little trend line also to go by. So maybe you just want to wait till it breaks before you enter. But you're definitely thinking to sell. And again, for those people that are using my system, that are trading in the black system, it should have been a no-brainer, and it went to profit. All right, so let's move on. So where are we going here? We're getting a little bit of a move. That's 930. No one again. See him right there. Look how close he is to 930. Traders, don't trade during 930. Don't take a position, no matter what insight you think you have or what you think you know. 930 is one of the worst times to take a position in this market, because it is the opening of the equity market. It is there's so much going on right now. News is being ingested for today. News releases come around this time because they know the equity markets are opening. So just stay out. You're going to be a lot better off. Hopefully we'll see a little retrace here, and then we can sell here. But this is Friday, so you never know. Friday is always the traders say New York desks, and then the Germany desks say Friday is the day you give back all the profits you made Monday through Thursday. And for a lot of traders, that's true. Also, all right, so we've killed this horse. We see what's going on here. Is the gap closed? I don't know. Looks like it. I forget where. It's not really important. I guess we can come over here and look at it. Let's exit him too. Let's look at just bring it back. No. Look there. How close are we? Are we fighting? They're fighting for that gap not to be closed. Boy, it. I mean, how close is that? Let's see if they can hold it above today. Yeah, we'll see with the Greece situation and all the rest of the other members. It just, I mean, I just don't know who wants to buy this. And this is someone, obviously, this is being propped up. No one's really bullish on this pair. No one really thinks this issue is going to be resolved anytime soon. If you do, you're probably just not as informed as you should be. But that's all right. And look at this. Remember we talked about this a while ago? And what did we say? We said it didn't even get to there. But I'm still going to put I'm still going to take this no matter what happens. And we said this a while ago. We said, will it go up here? Will it go to the 50? Here's the 50. Look how close it is. Look how close we've got this big bearish candle here today. But when it gets up here, we're coming back down. Unless there's a change in direction of the pair. Unless there's something happens fundamentally that we're moving, And look at this. If I can draw a line, how well can my line be? Ooh, look at that. So on a long-term time frame of this pair of the pound, we've got this coinciding, this trend line, this long-term trend line. We're on a daily chart, so a very long-term trend line, and we have the 50 of our last large move right here, and they both intersect right at this 50 level, right there. I don't care what happens here. I'll be selling this because that's just way too much pressure when this happens. When it comes up here, it'll roll over a little bit. How far down? Again, who knows? But it's going to roll. I promise. All right, let's get out of there. Hide him. Excuse me. Go back and look. Oh, look, they're fighting. They're fighting. Are we going to close? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. Ooh, look at that. Again, if you were, most of you know I've not been trading this pair lately because it's been all over the place. But if you were trading again, dimension my plug my system here, but you can see you would have been in the profit. 1, 2, 3. All right, you would have been in profit here, maybe not here. You might have been stopped out. That would have been really close. But you shouldn't have been buying because the day we moved up from the day. Well, maybe you did see this in short. That would have been a good opportunity. Other way, no perfect system. That's why you have stops in place. And you can see the system's doing pretty well. Pound dollar, what we're going to talk about. Down again. We're talking about, as we were talking about during the creation of this video, we're going to get a little retrace here. Excuse me, folks. Who knows where to? But it's probably a good idea to wait for this to settle down. Again, here's the 9:30 hour. 10, 10:15. If we don't see a movement up here to the pivot point, I might want to sell this because we may very well sell off heavy into the close. All right, well, that's it for Mike from the FXPivotPoint.com. Thank you for watching the video, and we will create another one soon, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.